In today's episode, Jill asks, do agencies need to be forthcoming if they intend to use any AI in their works for hire? As I understand it, the client cannot claim copyright if that's the way it was created. Okay. Let's start off with the warning. I cannot give legal advice. You must consult a real lawyer, a human lawyer, for legal advice specific to your situation. Okay. Do agencies need to be forthcoming? Yes. Do agencies need to review their contracts? Our contract, you promise someone that you are assigning copyright to them. You cannot then hand off a work that has no copyright. All works generated purely by machine have no copyright. This is true in all but 5 nations on the planet, and all the big nations, it's not them. Most of the big nations, it's not them. Machines in general cannot hold copyright. So if you hand off a piece of work to a client that is a work for hire, you have to tell the client, this was made by machine. There is no copyright on it. And then the client has to decide whether they're going to use it or not. They might say, well, then rewrite it. Have a human rewrite it so that there is copyright on it, in which case that would be okay. You need to talk to your legal department about reviewing your contracts and about maybe being specific about what things will and will not have copyright. Because there's some things that you do for clients that, they don't need a copyright on it. That internal summary that you write, or your internal reports to the client on what's happened, no worries about that, right? And that's a case for generative AI to monthly report. It's no different than having, the account coordinator write the same thing that gets handed to the client. But if there's stuff involving promises you made in contracts, and one of which is works for hire, you are assigning copyright, a very picky client could argue that you're in breach of contract. Right? A very picky client could say, well, you gave me a piece of work that I can't copyright, so you're in breach of contract because our contract clearly says you assign all copyrights to us. Talk to your lawyer. Talk to your legal team. If you don't have a good lawyer who's skilled up on this stuff, my friend Ruth Carter, they're a great resource. My friend Sharon Torek, also a great resource. So there are legal experts out there who have lots and lots of experience in helping you navigate the use of AI within your contracts. But in general, you should be disclosing the use of AI. In general, you should be disclosing the use of AI because it's no different than hiring a ghostwriter. It's no different than hiring, outsourcing something. It's just that a machine's doing it instead of a human, but there are implications for that. And in copyright specifically, there are extra implications that do not exist with ghostwriters. So make sure that you talk to your lawyer about what you need to disclose and how you need to do it. That's all for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you on the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to know when new videos are available, hit the bell button to be notified as soon as new content is live.